But now you know that one of the biggest strengths of an HRIS is that it stores and organizes vast amounts of employee data. But let me tell you, storing data is just step one. The real magic happens when you can take all that data and turn it into clear, insightful reports that actually help you make better decisions. Think of it this way. Reports are like the HRIS speaking back to you. Instead of you digging through endless spreadsheets, the system creates a neat, structured summary that shows exactly what you need to know. Why HR reports matter. So, why should you care about HR reports? Better decision making. They give you the facts you need to make smart choices. For example, if you get a report showing high turnover in one department, you can decide to investigate and address the problem. Spotting trends. Reports can reveal patterns you might completely miss in raw data. For instance, you might discover that absenteeism spikes in a certain month every year. Tracking performance and key metrics. Reports can measure HR KPIs, things like time to hire, retention rates, training hours, or performance scores, all in one place. Staying compliant. Some reports are required by law, like diversity or equal opportunity reports, so having clean, ready to run reports keeps you out of legal trouble. Common types of HR reports. Every HRS can generate lots of different reports, but here are some of the most common you'll use. Employee demographics, the big picture, age, gender, education, location breakdowns. Headcount reports, how many employees you have company-wide or in each department. Turnover reports, track how many people are leaving and when. This can be a huge clue for retention issues. Absenteeism reports spot patterns in sick days or unplanned leave. Salary reports review pay scales, compare ranges, check pay equity. Leave reports, who's on leave, how much they have left, and upcoming absences. Performance reports, summaries of ratings, goals, and achievements. Training reports, which programs employees have attended, the skills learned, and training costs. How to generate a report in your HRIS. Most systems follow a similar process. Select the report type. For example, do you want a turnover report, a salary report, or a leave balance report? Set your parameters. Decide what time period, which department, or which group of employees to include. Customize the output. Choose what data fields to display and how you want it arranged, as a table, a chart, or a graph. Run the report. The system pulls the data and lays it out for you. Save or export, keep it in the system for future runs, or export it as a PDF, Excel sheet, or another format for sharing. Interpreting the report, the real value? Now here's where many people go wrong. They generate a report, and then that's it. The real value is in interpreting what the report is telling you. Here's how. Look for trends. Is a metric going up, down, or staying flat over time? For example, is performance improving after a new training program? Compare against benchmarks. Is your turnover rate higher than the industry average or your own target? Spot outliers. Look for numbers that are way above or below the rest. Is it a mistake or a red flag to investigate? Draw conclusions. What is the story behind the numbers? Recommend actions. Decide what steps to take next and present your findings to management or HR leadership. A real-life example? Let me share a quick real example. An HR manager at a fast-growing e-commerce company in India ran a monthly turnover report from their HRIS. The numbers showed that staff turnover in the customer service team had surged in the last 3 months. Digging deeper, exit interviews revealed the top reasons: low salaries and no growth opportunities. With this insight, the company launched a career development program and adjusted salary structures. Within months, turnover dropped and retention improved. That's the power of good reporting. It turns raw numbers into meaningful action. Key takeaway: HRS reports aren't just nice to have. They are one of the most powerful tools in HR's toolkit. They help you understand your workforce, identify trends, stay compliant, and make solid, data-driven decisions. The key is not just knowing how to generate a report, but learning how to interpret it so you can recommend actions that make a real difference. So spend time exploring your HRIS reporting tools. Try out different report types, play with filters and formats, and practice turning reports into real insights that help your organization succeed.